Speaking of Sumner, they got Lance McGee. That's right, the transfer from Davis High School in Yakima. 1,300 yards last year in that league, 21 touchdowns.
Doesn't hurt. If you do any long runs, yes, just give yourself a play or two.
Can you tell him?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're gonna do that wrap again.
Alright.
Thanks, because I got it out here. Okay, so do that for 15 minutes.
See what I'm feeling.
About to get active. Y'all know what it is. Come on, moving to the right. Let's go.
It is time to name our MVP of the game. And this was a pretty easy decision. There were a lot of players that had really good games. When you score 4 touchdowns and have 166 yards at halftime, it is the easiest MVP I have ever given out, and that is to Lance McGee. What a game by him. He could do no wrong, broke tackles, made plays, 4 touchdowns, 166, and all of that was in the first half.
Dog, what up, Bobby?
The running game evolved this year, I guess.
We started off the season, our O-line was great. I had 150-something yards my first game. Didn't score, but we just kept working on it. We knew that this one game is going to lead the team to the state championship and get us a state championship. So every day we come into it, practice with the mindset that we're going to win, regardless. Like, you line whoever up against us, we're going to dominate whoever we got. So, yes, sir, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Got that little line.
That's a wrap, man. Crazy game tonight. Puyallup came out and just dominated. 58-22, the final score.
Playing Puyallup early on. Just what was that whole experience for you?
So playing Puyallup the first game and losing to them, that was a pretty tough game, but we knew we weren't going to lose to them again. So just coming to this game, putting on a show for the Valley, was a great feeling for sure.
All right, talking with Lance McGee, our MVP of the semifinals against Puyallup. What was the switch that got flipped after that loss? I mean, that was an embarrassing loss.
100%.
You know, the Spartans aren't used to losing games like that, no matter what. What was it from internally?
Just taking that pride of being a great defense, being a great offense, everything we flipped, it showed for sure.
Coming into this game, what was the mindset?
just get that win. We're going to go to the state champ, and we're going to get the state champ.
All right, well, congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir! Come on! We going to Husky Stadium! Let's go! See y'all there. We at Husky Stadium. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I told you, man. Let's go, man. Hey, let's work. Let's work. I told y'all I got y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's work. You guys learned from that one, and what kind of just went differently this time around?
After that last game, we never looked back.
Shit, 15 seconds, 14 seconds. Second and 10, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, Moser. Has to go. 2 seconds. He bloods it, bloods.
It is time to name our Sumner Holiday Inn Express MVP, and there is no need to talk about it. Don't need to ask anybody any questions. It's Lance McGee. You score 6 touchdowns. You run for 356 yards. You are a monster.
Unbelievable, record-shattering performance. Not just record-breaking, he shattered records. He ties the record with 6 rushing touchdowns. That's the most among any classification. He did it in a 4A state championship game. He shatters all the 4A rushing records. He shatters the attempts record regardless of classification. You name a record, now you're going to see Lance McGee's name up at the top of that leaderboard.
And if you think about it, he was the key to their playoff run, right? Everything kind of changed, and they focused up as they got into the playoffs, and they just rode him, and he delivered time and time again.
How many was that? 6? Oh my gosh! The greatest running back in the country. The greatest running back in the country. Right there. Right there. Let me get my beanie real quick. Let's go. They can't listen to us. They can't figure us out. What they gonna say now? What they gonna say now?
Give him that gloves.
All right, here with Lance McGee.
Yes, sir.
State champ, man. How you feeling, first and foremost?
I'm feeling great. I'm blessed to be in this position. Thankful for the fans up here and thankful for my teammates and coaches for sure.
Yes, sir. You debatably just had the best performance in Washington high school football history, man.
Yes, sir.
What was going through your head tonight, man? How'd you make that happen?
Yep, it was all shout out to my line, shout out to my coaches, the great play calling, and then the fans that kept me going for sure. Yes, sir.
Hey, speaking of the fans, man, after the game, you're signing autographs, man. Everyone wants your attention, man. What does it feel like to just get that dub and have your city support you like that?
Nah, it's crazy. It's a blessing for sure. I got to learn how to sign cursive, though, because they don't even teach that no more. But, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And then coming over from Yakima, I know we talked at the beginning of the year. You know, I was at your practice, and you were saying, man, I moved over here. I'm with my guy Braylon, with some of my guys over here. I'm excited for this season, and we're gonna run it back-to-back, man.
100%.
Now you're here. You spoke it into existence, man. Talk to me about just the season and the progression, you know, losing a few games, bouncing back, coming here and winning it.
We took a couple losses in the first part of the season. Everybody counted us out, but what can I say now? We right here. We did it. Proved everybody wrong.